wax and book friends. I'm Amber. If you're new, welcome. Welcome back if you are returning. I post about all things home fragrance and bookishness stuff. And I am very glad that you're here with me. Today is a Whatcha warming video, which is my home fragrance wrap up. This is a couple days at more than 2 weeks worth of stuff. So let's jump into it. The first thing I have to share is, if you watched my haul video, I did haul this. I hauled a couple of these. It is Goose Creek's Trick or Treat scent, my all-time favorite. I haven't found anything that I love more than this scent in regards to Halloween candy type of fragrance. This is the best. And so I had to buy a couple this season, even though I'm kind of put myself on a candle buying ban because I'm trying to get through candles that I've had for like 6 years. But I love this scent so much. There's not really any scent left. I use a candle crock, which has allowed me to start getting through candles just because it takes me forever to burn them because I don't think about it. And so with a candle crock, I can set it and forget it and enjoy the fragrance that way. Because I get bored with scents otherwise. And that's why I love wax melts so much more, is because I like to change my scents every day, pretty much, at least downstairs in my main living area. But this was amazing. I loved it. I just wish they made it in wax melts. Then I can get it and enjoy it all the time, but they don't. The Halloween candles, they usually just do candles and not wax melts. So, okay, moving on. Okay, I'll do the wax melting challenge stuff first, and then I'll move on to regular melting. That's how I usually do it. So every month I participate in our wax melting challenge that Patricia Gates hosts. It helps me get through things that maybe I wouldn't normally choose, or I choose scents that aren't seasonal, which I am a very seasonal melter normally. So this allows me to melt things that I wouldn't normally melt during the season. Plus, I've been using up testers as well. That's been a fun thing, a fun way to use up old testers. Sorry, I keep on glancing out the window because there's a hummingbird flying by. I love hummingbirds. They're so cute. They're so cute. Anyway, I'll try to not be distracted. Let's move on. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab and hopefully we can figure out what day is what. So the first one I have is pumpkin roll, and this was for I used it on the 5th. Oh, this must have been leftover from last time I did pumpkin roll I used at the beginning of the month. That was for the 5th. So I don't know why it was still there, but it was still there. Oh, I know why, because when I do my book review end of the month reading wrap up, I save the wax that I've used because I do melt scents that inspire, or I'm inspired to melt as I'm reading. And I talk about those scents in my wrap up too that I've used, and that was one of them. That's why. Okay, let's get to the ones I actually did use that I haven't talked about. Okay, so here we go. Forever Fall. This was for the day on the 29th, Orange You Glad is Halloween. So this is an orange wax. So I chose that one. Then for the 31st, Halloween, it says melt a candy inspired scent. I had to go with Gimme Candy. This is like candy corn, and I don't like eating candy corn, but I do like melting the scent. It's yummy. Not available anymore, unfortunately, and I will mention ones that are available. You can always check out my website, which is madaboutmelts.scentsy.us, and the scents that I will let you know that are available, you can shop to your heart's content if you don't have a consultant already. Okay, moving on. We're slowly getting through this. Around the campfire. Oh, this one's not available anymore. This is for the 19th. Melt a smoky or sultry scent. I really like this one. Not enough to where I put it in my club. I kind of had a feeling it was on the chopping block, but it's such a nice scent. A very sweet, smoky scent. It's really good for mixing if you ever come across it. It is so yummy. I love it. Okay, then I have Buttered Pumpkin Dream. And when was this one? This was for, this might have been an earlier one too, now that I'm looking at it. I don't know what this was for. I'm not even seeing it now. When did I do Buttered Pumpkin Dream? This one is available right now. This is one of, is this one of the new ones? Yeah, this is new to the catalog this season. I don't see it. So it was sometime during the month. I did use this one, but I'm not finding, Brown Butter Pumpkin is here, but not Butter Pumpkin Dream. I don't know. So maybe this was one, I don't know. Who knows? But it's a good one. It's buttery pumpkin spice, but that one changes for me after a few hours. It turns almost like cider mill, and that's when I really like it. Okay, I promise we're gonna get through all this. Autumn Hearth. This is an old school one, not available anymore. This one was for the 26th. Melt a seasonal drink scent. So this one reminds me of like a classic powdered mix cider, apple cider scent. It's really nice. I do really like that one. Okay, next is Apple and Cinnamon Sticks. And this was for the day on the 20th, a warmest spiced apple fragrance. So this is a unique spiced apple. It has like woodsy notes in it as well. Yeah, it's nice. Cedar, I think it is. It's a nice scent. Not my favorite as far as spiced apple goes, but it's nice. Cashmere and Corduroy. This one retired, unfortunately. It's such a pretty scent. On the 18th, Melt a cozy or cashmere scent. So that one worked out perfectly. Love that one. Okay, Brown Butter Pumpkin. This is also in the catalog right now. Orma Spiced Pumpkin Blend. This is, it's interesting to me. They have this one and Buttered Pumpkin Dream. I'm smelling both right now. I feel like Buttered Pumpkin Dream is more buttery. Whereas Brown Butter Pumpkin is more, it's a slightly sweeter, at least from the tester, and almost has like a woodsiness to it. It's nice. Okay, next up is Sun Drenched Cotton. This was not part of the, I don't think so. Did I use Sun Drenched Cotton? No, I think this was just downstairs. Sorry, things are mixed. Things are all mixed up right now. This was part of the summer collection. I used it in my downstairs powder room. So yeah, I don't know why it's mixed up in all these, but it is. Then Hollow Harvest. This was for the 30th. It's Spooky Seasons. Melt something with a scary theme. And this is such a good scent. I can't remember. I had it in my club. I might have taken it out now. I don't know. I'm always editing my club. I really like it. I have 3 bars or 2.5 bars. I'll enjoy it for the next couple years with my bars because I don't melt it a lot during the fall, but it is the epitome of like a spooky Halloween scent. It's so good. It's pumpkin, sandalwood. It's got like a smoky quality. It's so good. It's one you can't get anymore, so I don't know why I'm going on about it, but I like it. Okay, next I have Autumn Road Trip, my absolute favorite. When did I do this one? Is this another one that's just randomly in here? I think this is another one I'm just randomly put with the rest of them. Anyway, this is my favorite fall scent. If I could only pick one, you can get this one. It is fresh pear, fresh apple, and silver oak, and I think it's amazing. Oh, so good. So this one is available right now. Okay, moving on. Frosted Cedar. Frosted Cedar was for the day on the 24th, which was warm something with ochre cedar. So Frosted Cedar has cedar. I can't remember if this one's available or not, but you can for sure go to my website and type in the search and it'll pop up if it's available, obviously. All right, my favorite green apple cider scent, and that is Jack's Obsession. I love this one so much. I'm glad this one is back right now. So for sure, if you adore the scent, add it to Scentsy Club. That way, Scentsy will continue to make it for you even after it retires again, for as long as you want it. I adore Scentsy Club. It's my favorite thing ever. So many perks. It's the best. That info is linked down below for you as well, but this is so good. If you've tried cider mill, think cider mill, except a green apple and no pumpkin. They're very similar, but so good. One of the best licensed bars ever, in my opinion. Okay. And did I say where that was? Do I even know? Or am I just throwing things? Yeah, that's not on here. So who knows? Who knows? We're just going with it. Whatever. Oh, this was, oh, wait. This one was with, there we go. I knew I used this one. Okay, so I did do Autumn Road Trip. It was a mix with Scarlet Sunflower. That's right. So this is for the 27th. I see it now. Candy corn colors, mix 2 or more wax colors to create a concoction. So I did these two together. A Scarlet Sunflower, you can't get any more, but this is an apple sunflower scent. And it was really nice together. They were nice together. You just can't get this one anymore. So, but I enjoyed it for sure. Then, okay. So good. I'm glad I'm figuring it out. Cinnamon pine cones. Ooh, I adore this one. This one also is available on my website. This just reminds me of a Victorian Christmas, and it was actually for a, okay, yeah, the 21st was warmest scent that transports you back in time. And so that's what this gives me. It gives me like Victorian Christmas vibes. And so I knew that I needed to use it for this prompt because it's just so good. I can't wait to start doing my winter melting and enjoying that more for sure. Okay, then I have Blankets of Love. And this was for the 28th. Trick or Treat, Uncertainty, melt something that could go either way. So this is new to the catalog as well. And I melted it again, and I don't know. I'm just not really a fan of this one, unfortunately. But I will finish the bar. I don't dislike it, but it's not a favorite at all. Okay, then I have Mums and Marigolds. And when did I do this one? I don't even remember doing this one at all. I know I did because it is empty. When did I do this one? I don't have very many that I need to... This must be a downstairs one, and then I just brought it up again. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm all over the place today with my wax. I don't know why I was bringing some up. I have no clue. But, yeah. Okay, so this is for... What is this one? The 23rd Melted Retail Wax. Now, Scentsy is technically a retail wax, but I wanted to do an actual like big chain retail and did Cider and Sweaters by Goose Creek. And this was fine. It's a cider scent that has woods and like a crunchy leaf type of note to it. So it's fine. Yeah. And then let's look at what we have left. I have hibiscus pineapple, definitely out of season. This was for the 22nd melt, a scent everyone in your household agrees on, and we all like the scent. Hopefully it'll come back. I didn't add it to my club. I'm not like in love with it, but it is a good scent. I like hibiscus usually. It's one of the florals that I do enjoy, and mixed with the tangy sweet pineapple, it's really nice. So hopefully it'll come back in spring when we find out about our spring summer catalog, which it's crazy. I don't even want to think about that, honestly. Okay, then I have coconut lemongrass, and this was for the 16th warm, a white wax for October's birthstone. And this technically wasn't fully white. It's more like a creamy, kind of yellow, but more on the white side. So I needed to use it up, and I thought that would be good. So that's a good like cleanse the air type of scent. I think that's available possibly on my website. If you're looking for a good like after cooking type of wax, that's a good one to use to help clear the air of all the cooking smells that you don't want to smell anymore. So, okay, and then this is the last one. Yeah, the 25th warmer leaves or sweater weather type scent. I went with painted leaves. This is not available. It comes back every once in a while with Bring Back My Bar, and every time it does, I'll buy one. This is one of those scents that is very strong, and so one bar will last me until the next time it comes back with Bring Back My Bar, pretty much. So it's another one that's really good for once you've gotten sick and tired of all the pumpkin spice apple scents and you want something different, another kind of cleanse the air type of scent. This is a really good one when it becomes available again. Anyway, so that's it in regards to October's wax melting challenge. Now let's move into just my regular melting mixed in with, besides the ones that I'm more confused about. So this is Non-Scentsy First. I got through quite a few, actually. I used Lovely Leaves by Goose Creek. I finished this one, and I honestly don't know if any of these are available. I haven't looked. The only reason I went to Goose Creek again was for the trick-or-treat candles, but otherwise I didn't really look. Pumpkin Pound Cake. This one, I didn't really like this one. It had that lactonic sour milk note. I wasn't much of a fan of that one. But this one I liked. Pumpkin Butter Brittle. So this was a yummy one. It had a little bit of a peanut buttery quality. Remind me a tiny bit of Scentsy's Graham Cracker Crunch. A little bit, which is in my Scentsy Club because I adore that scent. But this one I did enjoy. That one was nice. Okay, so move those out of the way. And then I have 3 Sassy Girl Aroma Return to Oz, and this is pumpkin pecan waffles, salted caramel, blackberry jam, butter, cookies, and zucchini bread. So a whole slew of yummy goodness. And when it was melting, I'm trying to even figure out what I really get. It's lost a lot of its scent. This is what happens when you take so long to actually get to the wax. I think the zucchini bread and the pumpkin pecan waffles was the strongest notes in this, but I'm getting close to being done with it. It was good, just lighter, and yeah. So next one is Ghost Stories by Sassy Girl Aroma. This is campfire, toasted marshmallows, melted chocolate, and sweet graham crackers. I think of these three that I'm sharing, this was my favorite. Yeah, see, this one you can still get pretty much all of those notes. You, for sure, yeah, you get the marshmallow, you get the chocolate. Yeah. This one is yummy. I really enjoyed this one. So yay for that one. And then the last one by Sassy Girl is Spooky Hayrides. And this is warm, spicy notes of, okay, guess what? I remembered my glasses, so I can look at this one because I can't read it. There we go. Warm, spicy notes of nutmeg and black pepper with woody notes and just a hint of orange and fir. This is one of those atmospheric, spooky type of scents. This is another one where it's not all that fragrance full. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I get the pepper and kind of, I guess, the fir. I don't know. Again, this is why you should warm vendor wax, especially a little sooner than when I got these like 5 years ago, something like that. So anyway, my favorite for sure, like I said, is Ghost Stories. That one was yummy. I like that one. Okay, moving on to regular Scentsy melting downstairs. I finished Calming Woods. This was a bar that showed up in Scentsy Club, like to add to Scentsy Club. And it hasn't been around for, when did this come out? 2019? This is part of the Hoga collection. I think it was 2019. And I had never tried it. And so when I saw it in Scentsy Club to add, I was like, I'm going to add that and see how I like it. Then I can keep it in club if I do. Very sandalwood heavy and not the sandalwood that I like all that much. So I'm glad to be done with it. The Evil Queen Just One Bite. This is a good scent. This is available right now as I'm speaking, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Villains collection is still available. So this is a spiced apple with like molasses. It's very nice. And it's the Evil Queen scent, Maleficent, which is so good. That one's probably my favorite of all the Villains wax. And then the I cannot remember the name of it. I'll put it down here. It's like all the villains together type of scent. And that is a very like spooky type of atmospheric scent as well. That has, I think there's like star anise in it, hemlock, absinthe, like all different, like very unique type of scents. So black licorice, well, star anise is kind of like black licorice. You get the same type of note in it. Anyway, I'll put down here what the name of it is if I haven't already, because I don't remember. So, but those are available, the villain scents. Apple Press came out in a Bring Back My Bar a few years ago. It's a nice apple scent. There's like almost a, you like get that skin. There's almost like a floral element, like apple blossom to it as well, to my nose. It's a nice one. Not my favorite, but it was nice. Maple Apple Bourbon. I really enjoyed this one, this last melting. Yeah, this one is so nice. Very heavy on the maple though. So you probably have to like maple to like this one. But it was so yummy, warm, cozy. Macintosh apple mixed in. So nice. White pumpkin and driftwood. One of my favorite pumpkin scents. So good. This is a sophisticated pumpkin. This one is available as well right now. I love it. It is white pumpkin, driftwood, and cardamom. Oh, so good. Such a good one. Love that. Old Fashioned Evening, new to my website this season. I really like this one, especially warming. I really ended up liking it. Comparing it to Cherry Cherry, which is in my club, I think I do still prefer Cherry Cherry. But this one is really, really good. I think there's rum in it. There's a tart cherry, which I'm picky about cherry, but the cherry in this is nice. On cold, my first cold impressions, I wasn't very sure about it, but warming, this one's really nice. Rum, cherry, I think there's a vanilla in it. Yeah, it's good. I like it. I think there's like a spice note as well, but I'm not absolutely positive. Spiced and spirited. This was also part of the Gordy Goodness collection, which the Harvest Hollow was a part of. This one I really liked. Brown Sugar Spice Medley. No longer available. And I'm sad for anyone that can't get the scent. It's what my other all-time favorite, one of them, fall scents. And that is Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked. This is in my Scentsy Club, so I can get it forever. Not available anymore. It's so good. It's another cherry scent. So when I love a cherry scent, I love a cherry scent. But my nose is really picky with cherry. But this one is so good. This is a Halloween scent for sure. Deep, tart, cherry, berries. There's like a vanilla spice and a woodsy note element to it too. So good. So if this ever comes in clearance on my website or comes around again, maybe next Halloween, highly recommend it because it's amazing. It smells like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, if you're familiar with that perfume. That's what it smells like, and it's amazing as a home fragrance. I love it. Okay, we have some of the Gilmore Girls scents. Dragonfly Inn. I tried this one. It's nice. Again, it still feels more like a spring, summer scent to me, but I did try it, and it ended up being, after a while, I got more of the coziness after those more bright floral fruity notes died down a little bit. Then you get more of that cozy elements that were in the notes. And it started, actually, before I forget, this started to smell a little bit like Harbor's Edge to me. Like it gave me Harbor's Edge vibes after the initial melting. And yeah, see, on cold it doesn't, but after, like I said, some of those notes died down for some reason, it kind of turned into like Harbor's Edge adjacent type of scent, which was in my club. I did end up taking it out, unfortunately. I love the scent, but it's very light, and so I took it out. Anyway, just an FYI, to my nose anyway, it turned kind of into Harbor's Edge. Okay, Harvest Festival, another Gilmore Girls. This was the one, if you watched my cold sniffs, I kind of got pad thai. It was like reminded me of pad thai. Like every so often when I would smell it, like even now, it almost like turns into pad thai. I don't know. But warming, that went away. And it was just a really nice, cozy brown sugar fall spice blend. And yeah, it was good. So I enjoyed it more warming. Not that I'm against pad thai, because I do love pad thai, but in regards to home fragrance, that's not really what I want. But warming, I'm happy to say that went away for me. Okay, then Peanuts. This one is not available anymore. I don't think so. I think it ended in October. The end of October was the last. Plus everything was sold out except for the bar. So I don't think, maybe you might check Scentsy Club. You might be able to get this scent that way. Sometimes they leave it up a little bit longer in Club compared to just on my regular website. But this is really nice. Still reminds me of Frightfully Delightful, but a more toned down version. But I have to say, it didn't last very long. The scent went away pretty quickly, especially if I'm comparing it to Frightfully Delightful, which unfortunately you can't get that one either. So of the two, I like Frightfully Delightful better for sure. Okay, and then last but not least is Caramel Apple Craze. You can get this one. This one's so yummy. It smells like a caramel apple. That's what it smells like. It's so good. Heavier on the caramel, I would say. If you wanted to make yours more apple-y, add some Johnny Appleseed to this, and then it'll be perfect for you. But I like it the way it is. Let me know, do you like eating caramel apples? I like them, especially the fancy ones that have like the chocolate and the candy and things that you get at like Disneyland. I love them, but I can't eat them on the stick. I always have to have them cut it for me into slices and eat it that way, because otherwise it's just too much of a mess and everything goes everywhere, it seems like. So let me know, do you love caramel apples? I think they're yummy. So, and this is just as yummy. So this one, Caramel Apple Craze. That's it, you guys. That is everything I've gotten through the last couple weeks, through the end of October. And yeah, are you ready to move into winter melting, or are you still enjoying the fall melting season? I can't believe we're in November. It's crazy to me. So yeah, let me know. I appreciate all of you guys. Please like and subscribe for more home fragrance and book content. And until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day. TTFN. Talk for you.